Reba's Reading Treasures! It's Reba to the rescue! Come on along and read this sensational story with me! The title? Mr. Clyde's Classic Jazz Adventure and Other Fine Times. Hi friends, it's me Reba. You remember our amazing, super cool neighbor and friend, Mr. Clyde, right? He's the kind of guy who can turn a simple trip to the grocery store into an adventure. Well, today, Mr. Clyde needed a little help with some chores. Of course, Kyrie and I were on the case. Just as we were finishing up our paintings, my phone was ringing. It was Mr. Clyde calling. Mr. Clyde's warm, familiar voice came through the phone. He asked if Kyrie and I could spare some time to help him with a few chores. Nothing too difficult, he promised. It's just that my hands are a bit full and I could really use your clever minds and energy. I grinned from ear to ear. Mr. Clyde always made things sound way more exciting than they probably were. Of course, Mr. Clyde, I said eagerly. We'll be right over. and I arrived at Mr. Clyde's house, where he greeted us with his signature wink and point. He thanked us for coming and asked if we could pick up some items from the grocery store that he'd ordered online. Naturally, we both told him we'd be happy to help. On the list were 2 containers of juice, 4 containers of milk, 4 loaves of French bread, and 6 steaks. "Think you can handle it?" he asked, handing me the list written in his neat, swooping handwriting. "Piece of cake," Kyrie said confidently. "Not on the list, Kyrie," Mr. Clyde joked with a wink. We all laughed as he handed us a few bills and sent us on our way. With the list in hand and a spring in our step, Kyrie and I headed off to the market. After finishing the market run, we received another call from Mr. Clyde. He was at the coffee shop and wanted to know if we could swing by the hardware store for him. He needed a couple of saws and 5 small hammers. I told him we'd be happy to take care of it. Kyrie and I arrived at the store, and his order was ready in no time. When we got back to Mr. Clyde's house, we found him working on his computer. He was ordering some classic jazz records online. Mr. Clyde loves music. During his search, he discovered that one of his favorite records was out of stock. Seeing his frustration, Kyrie and I decided to help him. After a bit of digging, we found that our local library had the classic jazz record not to borrow but for sale. It was part of a music sale to raise funds for the library. Mr. Clyde was thrilled, and so were we. The day turned out to be super productive. Mr. Clyde was so grateful for our help that he insisted on paying us for our time and effort. He smiled and handed us a few bills, joking about how much he loves throwing his money around. He told us we'd gone above and beyond and that he was proud of us. We weren't in it for the money, of course, but it felt nice to be appreciated. As we arrived home and prepared for an evening of movies and popcorn, Kyrie and I couldn't help but feel like we truly made a difference. What an amazing day! We helped our neighbor, enjoyed some good music, and spent time with someone who made us feel like we were part of something special.